Welcome back to the Mainframe Interview Guide. If you're preparing for interviews or just starting your JCL journey, today's video will give you a crystal clear understanding of the job statement and control statements in JCL. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a Mainframe tutorial. PIN. What is a job statement? The job statement is the first statement in JCL. It's used to identify the job, start the JCL stream, provide accounting information, define class and output options. Think of it as the cover page of your batch job. Structure of a job statement. Every JCL statement is 80 bytes long. Only the first 72 columns are used for coding. The last 8 columns can hold sequence numbers. The fields are identifier, name, operation, parameters, comment. So the format looks like identifier, name, operation, parameters, comment. Example job statement. Here's a simple example. Code. //payjob. Job. Class equals A. Message class equals X. Breakdown. // identifier. Payjob. Name. Job. Operation. Class equals A. Parameter. Control statements in JCL. Control statements are instructions given to the system for job execution, resource usage, output handling, job management. There are 2 categories. 1. Job control statements. 2. Job entry control language, JES2, JES3 statements. There are 2 categories. Job control statements tell the system what work to perform. Job entry control language, JES2 or JES3 statements, manage jobs and route output across systems. Common job control statements. Here are some important ones you'll encounter. Now that we've covered the job statement, let's move on to the most important JCL statements you'll encounter in real projects. These are the building blocks of batch job control. Category 1. Basic job control statements. /command. Enter operator command via input stream. // command specifies MVS/JES command during conversion. // comment adds documentation or notes. // CNTL marks beginning of program control statements. // identifies and describes a dataset. // delimiter marks end of input data. // ENDCNTL marks end of program control statements. Execution and flow control. Exec marks beginning of a job step, identifies program or procedure to run. If, then, else, and if specifies conditional execution of job steps. Include pulls JCL statements from a PDS or PDSE member. JCL lib identifies libraries for include groups and exec procedures. Job and procedure management. Job marks beginning of a job, assigns a name. Null marks end of a job. Output specifies printing options for sysout datasets. Pend marks end of an in-stream or cataloged procedure. Proc marks beginning of a procedure, assigns default parameter values. Set defines and assigns symbolic parameters. Xmit transmits input stream records between nodes. Interview tip. In interviews, you'll often be asked, what is the purpose of the job statement? What are the key control statements in JCL? How do exec and DD work together? Make sure you can explain these with examples. Closing. That's it for today's session on job and control statements in JCL. If you found this helpful, like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel.